Welcome to the Black Coffee Theory, why you keep attracting what you fear. Have you ever felt like you're caught in a loop, repeating the same mistakes no matter how hard you try to change? We've all experienced it. Standing in a life transition, convinced we're doing everything right, yet facing the exact same problems we thought we left behind. It feels like bad luck or a curse. Trying to avoid a toxic relationship, only to date the same personality. Trying to avoid career failure, only to sabotage your own promotion. We call it a glitch in the simulation, but psychology has a precise name for this phenomenon, the Black Coffee Theory. Let's break down this powerful analogy. Imagine you are at a high-end cafe. The barista asks what you want, and you respond, anything but the black coffee. You spend your entire time focusing on the bitterness, acidity, and intensity of the dark roast. You describe it, analyze it, and watch others drink it with disdain. Because your entire cognitive focus is occupied by the black coffee, you never actually order anything else. Your mental energy is entirely consumed by the thing you're trying to avoid. Worse, you leave empty-handed, or you're so preoccupied that you accidentally order the black coffee, simply because it was the only thing you could clearly visualize. This pattern is rooted in a fundamental psychological mechanism that explains why our avoidance often leads to attraction. We operate on the ironic process theory. Think of Daniel Wegner's experiment. Told don't think of a white bear, the participants couldn't think of anything else. Our brains are not built to process negatives. To understand, don't think about the black coffee. Your brain must first create an image of the black coffee to define the object before it can attempt to negate it. Telling yourself, I don't want to be insecure, only highlights insecurity. Your brain maps out the exact failure scenario you're trying to avoid. The brain is a goal-oriented machine. It interprets your constant focus on the fear as a desire. It thinks, this must be important to us, and makes it your reality. If you fear rejection, you walk into a room scanning for signs of disapproval. You're not looking for connection, you're looking for the black coffee. This hypersensitivity causes you to misread neutral glances as glares. You create the very rejection you were trying to escape because your focus is anchored to the fear. The good news is, the shift is simpler than you think. It requires moving from avoidance-based thinking to approach-based thinking. Stop trying to not be broke and start focusing on creating value. Stop trying to not be anxious and start focusing on feeling grounded. It's a fundamental rewire. When you focus on the positive goal, you change your sensory input. You are actively building something you want to live in. Walk into that cafe and decide, I am here for a vanilla latte. Your brain filters out the noise. You stop noticing the things you were once afraid of because they no longer serve your objective. This is the power of the black coffee theory. Your fears are not obstacles. They are points of focus you accidentally turned into magnets. You've been attracting what you fear because you've been feeding it the one thing it needs to grow, your attention. Ask yourself, what is the black coffee in your life? Turn your back on the bitterness, walk toward the counter, and order the life you actually want.